Hello, in this video I am going to teach you how to shift your energy. My name is Dee and I'm a spiritual empowerment coach and healer, and I help women heal from toxic relationships through divine guidance and spiritual practices. And in this video I am going to share one of my secrets about energy healing with you in order to shift your energy. Now, I had someone comment on one of my videos asking me to go into a little bit more detail in shifting your energy. In my monthly tarot readings, I do the energy healing to go along with the message from Spirit that month. And with that, they're asking, how does it work so well? Why am I crying during this little bit of music? It's literally like 3 minutes, yet they feel such a release after it. So I wanted to go into a little bit about how to shift your energy. But first I have to explain to you what we're shifting. Now, energy, we're all made up of energy. Science is coming out. You can check my Facebook group. I just posted an article in there about how science is now identifying this energy healing and how it's helping and how it's working scientifically. So you can check that out if you want. But when we go through trauma, when we go through stress, when we go through emotions, it's all energy. And if you think back to a time, which I'm going to ask you to do while we do this little exercise here today, but if you think back to a time when you went through trauma, now it could have been something that happened to you, it could have been something that didn't happen to you. I know I deal with a lot of women who in the past, they didn't get the love that they needed as a child, and that tends to lead to codependency later on in life. But maybe your parents weren't there. Maybe your parents were abusive. Maybe your boyfriend or girlfriend was abusive. Any type of trauma that you can think back. And I know that there's probably a lot of them. So for this video, just choose one, even if it was something that happened recently. Most of the time I will tell you that we always go back to the childhood because a lot of stuff happened back there that we need to release. So, but you can choose it. You can watch this video again and again with each one. But you want to choose something. So what happens during that time that this happened, there's like a bruise in your energy field. All right. I did another video on YouTube, my best explanation of energy healing, which I just rewatched. But so you can check that out. I'll leave that at the end of this video. But it's like a bruise. I'm going to explain it a little bit differently. But it's like that trauma has caused a bruise in your energy field. And that bruise doesn't just go away until you completely heal it and release it. So I tend to think that it's like this big boulder of energy just weighing you down from any trauma that has happened in your past, right? Also, this could also be with the stress and the worry and the anxiety. But that's all coming from the past too. So we always have to find the root of the issue, but that's a different video. So we have this boulder of energy that's just weighing our energy field down. And what happens is when we go along our lives and we come to things that happen, they trigger this boulder. And the boulder is like, wait a minute, I'm still here. I'm weighing you down. You're believing things from this trauma. You're holding on to things from this trauma. And now that something's happened now, it's bringing up all of these emotions. So this would happen, say, if you've went through a breakup in the past and now you're in a new relationship, and then all of a sudden things start to happen that remind you of what happened in your past relationship, and you start to feel all those emotions. You start to feel stress. You start to feel worry. You start to self-sabotage. You start to accuse maybe your boyfriend or girlfriend of doing something just because this is what has happened in the past. That energy is still stuck with you. And I see this working with so many people that this energy will carry through with you 20, 30, 40, 50, 60, 70, even years. I have, worked with 70-year-olds that are still holding on to something that happened when they were 6. So the way that we shift this energy is intentionally. So what I'd like to do with you today is walk you through a little bit of an exercise to just do this. So I'm going to ask you to just close your eyes. And I want you to take a deep breath in. And I want you to think about that trauma that I asked about in the beginning of this video. Just one thing that you would like to release, that you know that you're holding on to. I just want you to think about that. And I want you to take another deep breath in. And I want you to picture all of the feelings and the emotion and all of the energy wrapped around that trauma. Everything that you felt at that point. Go ahead and take another deep breath in. And I want you to think about that energy around that trauma, just circling and circling and circling, just moving it around in a ball. And you're formulating a ball of energy, sucking it out of the trauma, right? So if you went through something and you were sad and depressed and all of that emotion, I want you to just suck it out. I want you to intentionally imagine sucking all of that energy out of that trauma. Take a deep breath in. And with the next deep blow out, I want you to push it so far into the air, giving it to your angels to carry for you now. Blow it out. We're going to go through this one more time. So I want you to, again, now it should be a little bit lighter. And I want you to go and I want you to imagine taking all of that energy, sucking it out. And I want you to imagine just taking it in a ball, and all of that hurt and all of that pain and all of that emotion and stress and all of those sadness. I want you to just think of it all in this ball, and I want you to then just throw it to your angels and give it away and say, please take this. Go ahead and blow it out. Now I want you to take a deep breath in. And now I want you to replace those thoughts and the trauma right there. And I want you to feed it with love. I want you to give yourself love at that moment and tell yourself that everything will be okay, and that this is not who you were, and that this does not define you. Any loving words that you can give to yourself throughout that time, we go back into time and we give ourselves that love. And take another deep breath in. And go ahead and let it out. And you can open your eyes when you're ready. So that is a little bit of energy healing for you to do for yourself. Now, everybody has energy healing potential. We all have psychic abilities. We all have energy. And if we have energy and we're all connected to source, whatever source that is for you, divine, universal, God, whatever it is for you, we're all connected. So therefore, we have the ability to heal ourselves. So this is just a little bit of an exercise that you can do for yourself to shift your energy. Now, I do have your Heal Your Life course coming up in November. To learn how to do energy healing, to go deeper into this. So if you're interested in that, learning more about your psychic abilities, learning more about how to do energy healing, go deeper to heal yourself and to heal others. You can check that out in the description box below and also in the comments. We start on November 10th, so make sure you sign up. There's a few spots left. But I hope that this exercise really helped you to shift your energy. You can let me know in the comments if you have any questions or what you felt throughout that. Did you feel the release? Okay, and just do this over and over and over again with whatever trauma. We can also do this when, something triggers us and we feel like all anxiety or stress, or we want to lash out at somebody. We can just sit here and we can imagine taking all of that emotion and energy that we're feeling at the moment and then giving it to your angels. Because it's not yours to bear. It's not your energy to carry anymore. You're supposed to live here. You're supposed to be free. You're supposed to be happy. So we have to let go of the energy, the blockages in our energy, the boulders that are holding us down. And we got to just release them. And that's what energy healing is good for. All right, so I hope you enjoyed the video. Please subscribe. I do have videos like this coming out every Tuesday. And yeah, give me a thumbs up if you liked the video, if it made sense, if it helped you at all. Much love. I will talk to you soon. Bye.